John Gruden celebrating with the fans in the black hole, and the star of the evening, 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown, Eric Harris after the game.
When your dreams weren't coming to fruition and you're working in a potato chip factory and going, I still want to play football. Right. Did you ever dream of sitting right here after a couple of big interceptions?
The great mooch right here.
Right.
That's the key.
Did you ever dream about this kind of moment that you've had? You're the star of the show, man.
It's a blessing, and, I just want to give a shout-out to everybody that's been involved and part of my life. I couldn't do it with those people and the support of my family. And, like I keep saying, the teammates around me just make me better, and the coaches believe in me. And it's different when you go out there and you play with more confidence. You play a little more free. You're not real robotic out there. So shout out to those people.
And a shout out to the California University of Pennsylvania Vulcans and their alumnus, Eric Harris there. How about the Raiders defense? Look at this. Total yards allowed, second. Pass yards allowed, first. Interceptions, first. Sacks, first. That is their best game of the season for a unit that was darn near dead last in every one of those categories coming in. So Charlie Casserly back with us. Charlie, the Raiders defense was in Rivers' face all night, and that is something we had not seen this season. What went wrong for Rivers in this one?
Well, what went wrong was not a lot of pass protection, okay? I'm not sure the Raiders have got a pass rush yet. But here's what happens to you. The offensive tackle position really let him down last night. Most of the game, he was playing with 2 backups. Left guard was also weak for him right there. So many times he didn't get into a rhythm. On his interceptions, the first one he gets hit right before. He was influenced by pressure. He didn't get hit. He was influenced by pressure. The second one, the receiver fell down. Third one, he got hit a little bit. At the end of the game, he's thrown it up into double coverage trying to make a play. But all night long, he could never get any consistency out of the tackle position, and that kept him out of rhythm. Now, he did have a chance for 2 big plays. That's one of them right there. And one at the end of the game, or if he hits those big shots, it would have been a different story. So pass protection was his bigger issue. And by the way, hey, Money, you're going to like this one now. Eric Harris, working at a potato chip factory. You said that, right?
I did not say.
I like potato chips right here. We got everything in this studio.
Oh, I can always count on you, Charlie, for a good prop moment. Thank you. We will get back and more analysis from Charlie. Later this hour, let's get to what's new right now as Charlie enjoys his chips. Ian Rappaport, our NFL insider, with the latest on an injury update and Amari Cooper. Ian.
Yeah, I don't have any potato chips or otherwise props, but Amari Cooper does. He has some stretchy bands and other things he was working out with before practice. Didn't seem to be participating with his teammates when reporters were allowed in. But from what I understand, this is not concerning for Amari Cooper. He's dealing with just a knee bruise. And from everyone I've spoken with, the MRI that he received earlier this week was precautionary. It came out pretty clean, and he is expected to play on Sunday. Remember, this is the same injury that he actually battled through and ended up catching a touchdown last week for the Cowboys. They are not concerned about Amari.
All right, and not injury, but absence for Lamar Jackson from practice yesterday. I believe it was called illness. What is the latest there?
Well, he was back at practice today, and even yesterday, as Tom Pelissero was there in Baltimore reporting, he was saying that it looked like Lamar Jackson was going to be, 1, back at practice today, and 2, good to go on Sunday. And the fact that he just missed 1 day is, again, a very good sign. Baltimore does not seem to have any concerns about having Lamar Jackson out on the field.
And let's stick with the Ravens, Ian, but again, injury-related here, and Earl Thomas and what his status would be.
John Harbaugh just met with reporters a couple minutes ago and said his expectation is that Earl Thomas plays. From what I'm told, this stems back to a little bit of a knee thing he's dealing with right now, some minor swelling, and they don't want him to get out on the field until the swelling comes down. It's not something anyone is alarmed about, not considered long-term, really just something that the Baltimore Ravens are going to have to monitor. And you know Earl Thomas, if he is able to physically get out on the field somehow, he is going to do it. It does sound like he's going to play.
All right, that is the latest from Ian. Thank you, Ian. And when we return,